Hi, welcome. It's time for a reading for children and adults of the U.S. Constitution, and I am reading that. It's by a candidate. So the concept was to get other candidates to do some children's book reading for children of different topics, and so far I'm the only one who wanted to do this. But anyways, we are going over the U.S. Constitution, and my name is Susan Maude Buchser-Lochocki. I am a presidential candidate from the 2024 presidential election. I have not conceded the election because there's a lot of fraud and manipulation in our election process. And I have a lawsuit pending with the Supreme Court exactly about that issue, about the corruption in our country and in our election system. So I am still available as a candidate from the 2024 presidential election. Susan Maude Buchser-Lochocki. And if you want to find out more about that, my website is susan4usa.com. That's Susan, the number 4, USA.com. So we are so far in our Constitution now that I am reading Article 3 and going into Section 1 to, I might be able to get the whole thing in. Let's see. But, so definitely Section 1 and quite possibly 2. Yeah, Section 1 and 2 for sure. And then I'll see if I get to the last one. Anyway, this is about the Supreme Court and our justice system. So here we go. Article 3, Section 1. The judicial power of the United States shall be vested in one Supreme Court, and in such inferior courts as the Congress may from time to time ordain and establish. The judges both of the Supreme and inferior courts shall hold their offices during good behavior, and shall at stated times receive for their services a compensation, which shall not be diminished during their continuance in office. Section 2. The judicial power shall extend to all cases in law and equity arising under the Constitution, the laws of the United States, and treaties made or which shall be made under their authority, to all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers and consuls, to all cases of admiralty and maritime jurisdiction, to controversies to which the state, United States, shall be a party, controversies between two or more states, between a state and citizens of another state, between citizens of different states, between citizens of the same state claiming lands under grants of different states, and between a state or a citizen thereof and of foreign states, citizens or subjects. So that's what they get to make rulings on. So, in all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, and those in which a state shall be party, the Supreme Court shall have original jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction, that's important. So, in all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, and those in which a state shall be party, the Supreme Court shall have original jurisdiction. In all other cases before mentioned, the Supreme Court shall have appellate jurisdiction both as to law and fact, which such exceptions and under regulations as the Congress shall make. So, the trial of all crimes except in cases of impeachment shall be by jury, and such trial shall be held in the state where the said crimes shall have been committed. But when not committed within any state, the trial shall be at such place or places as the Congress may by law have directed. So, that was section 2, and there was a clause 1, 2, and 3 in section 2. And now I will move on to section 3, and there are 2 clauses here. So clause 1 is, treason against the United States shall consist only in levying war against them, or in adhering to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort. No person shall be convicted of treason unless on the testimony of 2 witnesses to the same overt act, or on confession in open court. Clause 2 in section 3 of Article 3. The Congress shall have the power to declare the punishment of treason, but no attainder of treason shall work corruption of blood or forfeiture except during the life of the person attainted. Okay. That part I don't know if I understand that correctly. I might have to look that up. So Congress has the power to declare the punishment for treason. And the person doing the treason I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I guess that's a little bit more about the Congress than what the Supreme Court's allowed to do. But no attainder of treason shall work corruption of blood or forfeiture except during the life of the person attainted. Okay. Yeah. Well, that is something to look up. I'm not sure what I just read, but this is the problem. We need to rewrite the Constitution so that we can understand it. If it's by the people and it's for the people, then the people have to be able to understand it. Okay, so that's it for now. I'm not going to go on to the next article, which is 4. I'll do that next weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Again, my name is Susan Maude Buchser-Lochocki, a presidential candidate from the 2024 presidential election, and I wish you a good day wherever you are. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel or whatever channel you're looking at me on. That would be great. Thank you. Bye for now.